Next to me is sitting a real developer. Yeah, here in West-Iran there are a lot of developers, and here's one. But he's not only a developer, he's also the organizer of the Mobile Dev Camp. So tell me, what is the Mobile Dev Camp?
The Mobile Dev Camp is 2 days at the end of November 2008, November 29th and 30th, where here in Amsterdam we're going to bring together 100 developers, designers, thinkers, marketers, and we're going to both, first of all, learn how to develop on the hottest mobile platforms these days. So that's, in our case, it's going to be iPhone, Android, and Symbian. And so first of all, we're going to learn, share our experience, look at demo applications, and then we're going to build some ourselves in the space of that weekend, the 29th and 30th.
So which kind of applications can we expect?
Well, last time when we had the iPhone Dev Camp on August 30th, we had several tip applications, so kind of fortunes and tips. iTips or iPhone Tips was one of the big successes of that day. It was developed in the course of 6 hours, and then it's gone on the Apple Store as a real application. And at one point, it was the number 4 application in the entire App Store. So that's a real success story from the past Dev Camp.
Did you also earn money with that, or is it just for figuring out how it works?
Well, I personally didn't do it. Boris, the guy behind it, I think I think he has made some money. He sold it for 99 cents. So yeah.
Number 4 means at least how many downloads?
Oh man, I don't know. I mean, I
So we can't count it out.
You'll have to talk to Boris. I mean, I hope he's made some good money. I mean, it's a fun little app, and it's little things that you didn't know that you wanted to know about your iPhone. So it's a great app, and it's only 99 cents.
Okay. Pete, yourself, what is your favorite application?
My favorite application? Well, I only use a few right now, but I'm always amazed by Shazam, where you just turn it on and it listens to the music in the area, whether you're singing to it or it's on the radio, and it identifies it for you. So I think that's just magic. I mean, that's very cool. And I also like RJDJ, which again takes the audio from the environment and using various scenes, they call them, or soundscapes created by DJs and producers, composers. They give you your own unique, evolving, real-time electronic music. So it's a real trip. It's very cool.
Okay, and tell me a little bit more about your background. You have a quite interesting background, actually.
Well, I do live here in Amsterdam, but I am originally from Silicon Valley. But my
Born where?
Born and raised, yes.
And influenced completely?
Sorry?
Influenced by all your surrounding completely?
Oh yeah, I mean it's in my blood. I mean I come from a family of startup entrepreneurs. So I grew up as a baby with the internet. So I studied European politics. I studied the EU. And
try to run away.
I did. No, I really said I wasn't going to be in startups. I'm going to do this whole EU thing. And then first of all I started a magazine in London of all crazy things. So first of all I'm starting a company, and now a year later I'm not just starting a company, I'm working with tech startups. So I can't escape it. It's my fate. So.
But from studying European studies or European politics to developing applications for iPhones, well, did I miss something?
No, I mean there isn't a lot of change. I mean I guess the constant right now is Europe. I've lived in France, I've lived in the UK, Belgium, Netherlands, so I don't know, I'm very passionate about here, and coming from Silicon Valley, I think that hopefully I can actually bring our experience, our knowledge from California.
What are the main differences for you between Europe and the Silicon Valley?
I think people. I tend to agree with what other people say. There is a lot of cultural differences of how people approach failure and risk-taking. I think that people are much more willing to take risks. There's a lot more, not just cultural, but institutional support in Silicon Valley for entrepreneurship and risk-taking. So I think there's that. I think that also there's just more experience. People have been doing it longer, so it's easier. I'm really passionate about encouraging that here in Netherlands, in Europe. So that's something why I organize Lunch 2.0. I organize the mobile dev camps.
You also organize Lunch too. Oh, okay.
Lunch 2.0 is a Silicon Valley development that when I was back in Silicon Valley a year ago, I went for, I was at every single one for about 3 months straight. It's just fantastic. Where you just go to different technology companies and you eat their lunch and it's all free. And you may think, oh, that's so stupid, but it's really interesting to actually meet people in their own environment, in their companies, because they're open to you in a way that they aren't elsewhere. And so you understand them better. They're able to really share without any interference who they are, what they're doing, how they think, where their company, where their service, where they individually are going. So it's really powerful. And then you get all these people from all the different companies going to the different ones, so you make great connections. Jobs offers are given, and partnerships are made, and so
sounds like a great opportunity for networking. Let's come back one more time to that European US thing or European Valley thing. What would be a pro for Europe?
A pro in the Valley, or
no, for Europe, for being here in Europe and starting up here in Europe?
Well, I think that the benefit actually, in some ways, of being in Europe is that, on one hand, that things are behind, ironically enough. So there's still opportunity in some spaces, some business fields that hasn't been done yet.
Example?
I think a lot of the travel sites are less developed. The travel industry, it tends to be much more fragmented by country, by language here. So there aren't the massive Expedia, Travelocity, Orbitz, Kayak even, like there are in the U.S. So there's innovation there, and there's also starting to be some consolidation. So I think that that's a good thing here in Europe. There's also, speaking of mobile dev camp, there is a real opportunity, and actually I'm worried that Europe's starting to lose this, but a real opportunity to be the leader in mobile. Europe has been the leader in mobile developments. SMS, with my little sister, has only become a big thing in the last year. And most people here have been using SMS for 10 years religiously. So
what I hear, we can expect a lot of a mobile dev camp. So who should attend to the mobile dev camp? Who should come?
Well, I think really anyone interested in mobile technology, mobile industry should come to mobile dev camps, especially
not only from from Netherlands.
No, not at all. We really want people to come from all over Europe, because this is not about, and this is one thing I think there's a problem too much in Europe, is that people just stick to their own countries. And be proud of your country, be proud of your language, but and this is, I think, one of the big advantages of Silicon Valley right now, is that they have global ambitions. So think globally, think at least European-wide. So, if you're in Helsinki, come to Mobile Dev Camp. If you're in Athens, come to Mobile Dev Camp. We'll build.
And I'm sure Pete also will arrange a sofa for you. So come everybody here. Huh?
Please, yes. We have sofas. We will find a place for you to sleep. It's free. That's another thing. I'm a very big believer in it. Make it free. So Mobile Dev Camp will be 2 days, November 29th and 30th, entirely free, including the food, hopefully, not confirmed.
And a lot of work.
And we will, you will work your butt off, and you will have the best time in your life. So definitely, please come.
Okay, thank you, and hopefully a lot of people listen to it and come to you again.
Yes, I hope so. So check out mobiledevcamp.nl and iPhonedevcamp.nl for the past one.